Dorea Chege has finally broken her silence on the explosive cheating allegations rocking DJ Dibul. Multiple anonymous women came forward through the BNN Tea, dropping receipts, exposing alleged secret affairs, and even making jaw-dropping claims about his private life. From whispered hotel encounters to shocking bedroom testimonials that had social media in belief, the story has been spiraling out of control. And just when the fans thought that Dorea Chege would walk away or keep quiet, she steps in with a statement nobody saw coming. And instead of fueling the breakup rumors, she rocks everyone by standing firmly by DJ Dibul's side, calling him a star, untouchable, and making it clear that no one can dim his light. But here is where everything gets even spicier. DJ Dibul himself clapped back at critics, telling haters to mind their own business, while boldly declaring, "Family first, haters last." And with Dorea Chege echoing her full support on Instagram, the plot seems to be thickening. So, now the big question is this a true ride or die love story, or just the calm before an even bigger storm? Stay locked in, because the details I'm about to show you will change the way you look at their relationship forever. Before we even dive into this explosive story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bells, because you do not want to miss what's about to unfold. Today we are breaking down the most controversial scandal to rock the Kenya's entertainment scene in months. And the internet has been on fire after these multiple women came forward with the shocking allegations against the popular Kikuyu DJ Dibul. But that is not even the craziest part. Wait until you hear what Dorea Chege had to say when she finally decided to break her silence. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Let me paint you the picture of how this whole drama started. It all began when anonymous women started reaching out to popular blogger Edgar Obare with some serious allegations. We're talking about multiple women coming forward claiming that DJ Dibul had been unfaithful to his partner Dorea Chege. But here is where it gets really juicy. These were not just random accusations thrown around on social media. These women came with what they claimed were receipts, screenshots, messages, and detailed testimonials about DJ Dibul's alleged infidelity. The tea was scalding hot, and it was spreading like wildfire across social media platforms. Now, if you thought that was shocking, wait until you hear about what happened on BNN Tea. The multiple women didn't just stop at accusing DJ Dibul of cheating. They went all the way with their testimonials, and when I say all the way, I am talking about intimate details about his performance in bed, his behavior during these alleged encounters, and how he supposedly carried on these affairs while Dorea Chege was pregnant with their child. Can you imagine the humiliation? Can you imagine finding out that your partner has allegedly been living a double life while you are carrying his child? The internet was buzzing with these revelations, and everyone was waiting to see how the couple is going to respond. But that's not all. Wait until you see what happened next. When the pressure mounted and the allegations kept pouring in, DJ Dibul decided to break his silence, but his response, it was nothing short of defiant. Instead of addressing the allegations directly, DJ Dibul took to his social media and told his critics, and I quote, to mind their own business. He posted on his Instagram story saying, "Family first, haters last. Through every trial, our love remains strong. Na waambiwe hatuachani. Nimadhiye, blessed Sunday from the Bulls family." Can you believe the audacity? Here are women coming forward with serious allegations, and his response is essentially telling everyone to back off. But the plot thickens, because this wasn't just DJ Dibul fighting his battles alone. He had a backup, and the backup came from the most unexpected person, his wife Dorea Chege herself. What happened next shocked everyone who had been following this scandal. Dorea Chege, instead of demanding answers or addressing the allegations, came out swinging in support of her man. She posted on her Instagram, "DJ Dibul, you are a star, and no one, underline no one, can dim your light. I am here to support you all the way up." and the internet went crazy because people couldn't believe what they were seeing. Here was a woman publicly standing by her man despite all these allegations, despite all the evidence that was supposedly out here, despite multiple women coming forward with their stories. But there was more to this story that will absolutely blow your mind. When the blogger Edgar Obare got involved, things took a completely different turn. Edgar, who is known for his nonsense approach to celebrity scandals, decided to dig deeper into these allegations. He started asking the hard questions, demanding proof, requesting evidence from these anonymous women who had been making these claims. And here is where the story gets really interesting. When Edgar started demanding receipts or asking for concrete evidence, screenshots, proof of these alleged affairs, guess what happened? The women started going silent. Some couldn't provide the evidence they claimed to have. Others began backtracking on their stories, and Edgar Obare himself came forward and said that some of these women failed to provide sufficient evidence to back up their claims. This was a game changer. Suddenly, the narrative started shifting and people began questioning whether these allegations were even true or if it was just an elaborate setup to destroy DJ Dibul's reputation. But the investigation didn't stop there. Dorea Chege herself decided to get involved in a way that nobody saw coming. She reached out to Edgar Obare directly, not to attack the women making these allegations, but to seek the truth. She wanted to know if these claims had any merit, if there was any evidence to support them. What she discovered was shocking. Some of the women who had been making these claims couldn't provide any concrete evidence when pressed. No screenshot, no conversation, no photos, no videos, nothing substantial that could prove their allegations were true. But that is not the end of the story, because just when everyone thought this drama was dying down, fresh allegations started emerging that shocked the internet once again. The anonymous users on social media platforms started making fresh claims about DJ Dibul, but this time the allegations were even more detailed and more damaging. One anonymous user claimed to have romantically involved with DJ Dibul and even hinted at wanting to rekindle their alleged affair. Another praised his alleged prowess in intimate encounters. Others alleged that DJ Dibul maintains relationships with multiple women while presenting a picture-perfect love life on social media. The timing of these fresh new allegations was suspicious. They came right after the initial accusations had been largely debunked or questioned for the lack of evidence. It was almost as if someone was determined to keep this scandal alive, no matter what. Social media platforms exploded with these fresh allegations. TikTok videos, Instagram posts, Facebook discussions, everyone was talking about DJ Dibul and Dorea Chege, and the hashtags were trending, the memes were flying, and the court of public opinion was divided. Some people believed these fresh allegations, claiming that where there is smoke, there is fire. They argued that so many women couldn't possibly be making up these stories. Others defended DJ Dibul and Dorea Chege, saying that this was clearly a coordinated attack designed to destroy their relationship and reputation. But the big question everyone is asking was, how will Dorea Chege respond to these fresh allegations? Will she continue to stand by her man, or will these new claims finally break her resolve? According to sources and social media reports, the constant barrage of allegations finally is taking a toll on Dorea Chege. There have been reports of her being seen in tears, struggling to cope with the ongoing scandal that was affecting not just her relationship but her career and public image as well. Instead of addressing every single allegation, Dorea initially chose a different path. She admitted that she was just in the dark about some of these allegations. She said, and I quote, "Ukeli utajulikana tu," which translates to, "The truth will eventually come out." And this was a powerful statement. She wasn't denying the allegations outright, but she also wasn't accepting them as the truth. She was essentially saying, let's wait and see what the evidence reveals. Let's wait for the truth to emerge. But that wasn't the end of her response, because what happened next showed the true strength of this woman. After all the drama, after all these allegations, and after all the public scrutiny, DJ Dibul and Dorea Chege made a decision that surprised anyone. They decided to represent a united front. They appeared together in their vlogs, they posted together on social media, they showed the world that their relationship was stronger than any scandal. In one of their vlogs, they both vowed that nobody could come between them. Dorea Chege said, "It is us against the world," and this was a very powerful declaration. Here was a couple that had faced some of the most serious allegations you could imagine, and they were still standing together. But was this genuine unity, or were they just putting on a show for the cameras? The internet was divided on this question. To prove that this relationship was solid, DJ Dibul went out with romantic gestures. He treated Dorea Chege to some helicopter rides, took her on a romantic getaway, showered her with expensive gifts. He was clearly trying to show the world that their love was real and that these allegations hadn't affected their relationship. The story of DJ Dibul and Dorea Chege is far from over, and as long as they remain in the public eye, there will always be people trying to tear them down. But their response to this public scandal has shown that they are not going down without a fight. What do you think about this entire situation? Do you believe these allegations, or do you think this was all a coordinated attack on the couple? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more explosive celebrity news and scandals.